Okay, ready? Watch this. You want to know where it is? Hit related links, and for no matter what these are, click on here. See how it says master-sitemap.html. What happens if I change it to master-sitemap.txt? That's all of the sitemap links for the entire run inside that folder. That means I can select all, I can copy, I can open a new tab, and I can hit something like, for example, ping farm, and I can ping all of it all at once, that entire run I just did. And then I can even do the other one. Let's take a look at the other one. That was the MOWG-Pro internet marketing stuff. What about this one with the subdomain? We got a master sitemap again, so that means that we have, and the master sitemap just has links to all the sub-sitemaps. If we go master-sitemap.txt, I got all these too. I could even do it at the same time. Copy. I don't know how many links this thing can handle at once, but I can just create a new line, paste it in, and see if it'll take all of that. And then just mass ping. Don't hit the red button, that's upload a file. But I can mass ping and ping literally all that stuff. Now I have zero reason to do it. It'll only take a handful of seconds. I could do it anyway, but you get the point. I also, therefore, because these links are so easy to reach, I can upload that to Google WebMasters right there. And that lets Google know all those links I created in that entire run, whether it's 100 or 1,000 or 10,000. Whatever their max is, I think it's 10,000 per sitemap. Okay, we create smaller sitemaps now, so it's easy to forget, or if you don't keep in touch, you don't know if they have a new max. But whatever. Now you can do it per run so easily. And so you can submit them both. You can take the same link, right? Or, well, whatever. You can select all, copy, and go to ping farm and paste it in and mass ping. And you can also take this exact link and copy it, and you can log into your Google WebMasters account and just give them that link for your sitemap, you know? And if they need the sitemap to come off the domain without this thing, just be sensible. Again, what is this? This is MOWG-Pro.com / what was it? Internet-advertising / master sitemap. That's the one. So it's got all your links on it. Okay, and so you can give this part that they ask for right here to Google WebMasters when they already assume the domain, because you already have it selected. Just tell them this is where your sitemap is at, and they'll find it, and there you go. This is all UTF-8 formatted, so it's perfect for both the ping farm and for Google WebMasters and any other pinging services that'll just take a list of text-based links one after the next. All right, so it's absolutely awesome. So the only final thing now is what happens when you run again into the same profiles, the same projects. And let me do this. Project batch. Again, like I was saying, and I'll show you for the project, this is how easy the projects go, and it's going to go this easy for the submaps too, or the subdomains as well, as soon as we get that little bug finished up. This is it. I'm running another 100 pages up on each of those domains. So it just started the second one. You can see when it threw up that next window. That's after sleeping 10 seconds for the second domain. So it's going to do another 100, another 100 pages onto each of those two domains. And as soon as we get that bug fixed, and we will, then we can do the same thing with subdomains, but I don't trust it yet because it's not supposed to be working. So I still have to go into my subdomain profiles and do it manually. Horror of horrors, right? Oh man. You know, wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. This is just nuts, isn't it? When you think about how easy this basically is. All right, let me do it again. I'm going to do another 100 pages, just right over the top of the first 100, right? And as soon as it's done with that, it'll be done here in a moment. I'm going to do the next one. I can even do it now. It's close enough. Yeah, see? Easily close enough. So as soon as that opens, just do it again. Number 4, that's the right one. And I'm going to go ahead and do it again. Notice I did not change the name of my projects or anything. I didn't change the subdomain. So you guys know how this works. More pages in the same sections, but then it's supposed to rename the sitemaps, and it does. So master-sitemap.html just became master-sitemap1.html. So let's see how that looks as soon as all this is done. I'm going to go ahead and pause it one more time, and then we're going to look at the final construct on this final piece that goes into the 2.1 being so much more powerful now. All right. And what's cool is that you can still work around it all. I just got done, a guy just bought the MOWG Pro, and I just got done sending him all his files and stuff while I was waiting for this thing to end. Okay, so I just need to deal with these. The batch files, I don't need to close them because they close themselves automatically. And yes, you can minimize them to get them out of your way, and you can work around them just fine. So it's really cool. Anyway, where are we at now? Let's take a look at the same things. And we may have to refresh the page or dump our cache, whatever, to make sure we get the latest version of the page, right? So we're not just reading from cache. MOWG sitemap again. Since we just put them in the same places, we don't have anything more here. Okay, we expect this. We have a master sitemap and a master sitemap. We know there is now a master sitemap 1 and a master sitemap 1. Okay, as well for the last run we did. Okay, the newest one is always the most updated name. There's what happened now. It has the new sitemaps, but it also has this. That's the link to the old sitemaps. Okay, which looks wild because it looks like it's the same thing. You know what? If I click on one of them, guess what it has? Sitemap 1. For the last sitemaps, that one, the one that is for that particular menu item, sitemap 1, both of them exist and they were connected fully. They both exist. You see it? So it's all here. All of it is here. It all got connected up. All right, same thing with all the rest of them. Literally all the rest of them are there. Okay, so you're good with absolutely all of it. All right, same with the subdomains. The subdomain projects, it's got that. It's all connected up and it's all here with the old subdomain projects. They're all connected up. All the sitemaps work the way they're supposed to. Everything is there. And so all of it is in place, and that is true on both of the domains. And if you were to ask, yeah, if we do it again, it'll just continue the method. If we come up here and have a MOWG sitemap 1 and click, so on, it'll just keep right on going. Matter of fact, let's have fun by doing this a couple more times, and I'll just do it with the batch files on the projects simply because it's just so much easier. For me, but they all work the exact same way. Again, I'm just going to run out another one. Literally, I'm going to run out another one. Okay? And then we're going to go look again and see what it did. All right, a couple of moments, I'll be back. Hey, just so you know, I decided to go ahead and do a round with the subdomains as well on the regular profiles, and because that's going on, I went ahead and have two of those running, one behind the other. I'm going to go ahead and do one last one also on the regular project batches also, just so we can see a little deeper yet. So I'll be back in another moment. Okay, it's all done. Let me just kind of close these guys out. Everything is done there. All right, so I did like one on the subdomains and 2 on the projects. So let's just go see how it all looks now. All right, so since I just did 1 on the subs and 2 on the projects, let's take a look at the subs first. So let me pop there now. And again, it's the same links here because we didn't change the names of anything or go for any other subs. That's just change the links, right? Piece of cake. You can easily do it in your profiles or make new profiles. Now let's see what we got. Take a look at this. We have our sitemaps. And then we have a master sitemap 2, and you think, where is the master sitemap 1 and the regular master sitemap? You click on master sitemap 2, and it's got a link to the master sitemap 1 as well as all of its own links. And then from there, you click in, and there's the final one, right? That's the way all of this, it's got just the regular stuff on it, and so it's all set up. Okay, so that was all done. First came the master sitemap linking to the 2, which linked to the 1. Okay, that's literally the order of events there. Now, on the projects, we went a little further so we can see it more easily still. Here's the master sitemap itself with a link to the 3 that links to the 2 that links to the 1. that is that final master sitemap 1. So they're all connected. Okay, starting with master sitemap, going to 3, 2, 1. All right, and all of them work. Now your question is, where are all our txt files? And that's it. We did several runs, one after the next. Normally you would just do one at a time, right? But every time you have a master sitemap, now just go to the txt and there's your links. Want the rest of them? Get the rest of them. master-sitemap1.txt, master-sitemap2.txt, and master-sitemap3.txt. Okay, there it was. And then 3. There's 2. All right, and that's that. And then when we come back out to the... Whoops. I'm going to have to get that soon. Okay. When we come back out to the subdomains as well, it's the exact same thing. We can go to the .txt. And we can go to the 1. And again, you normally only do these one at a time. This would be like one a week or something like that, one a month. So I don't think, can we put them all on one link? You normally wouldn't. You normally just do one run and then grab the version that, the version that you want. I guess that's, oh yeah, we didn't do 3 for the subdomains yet. We just did 2. That's it. And there's that, and of course the original one was the first one. All right, so that's awesome. Everything is all connected now. You never have to mess with a single sitemap link again. Once you have one link to your MOWG-sitemap.html somewhere on one of your main pages, everything connects from that point forward for the rest of time on the entire domain. You won't lose anything at all. Okay, so there's that. That's like everything. And there's nothing else to point out for that now except you can do the biggest of possible projects in the best of possible ways with the greatest possible ease. And as you know, if you really want to take it further, you can take your batch files, and again, we'll get the subdomain batch glitch fixed, but you can take your batch files and stick them on your window task scheduler, and you can have your computer upload these things on a schedule. And that's beautiful because it'll just run these over and over again on whatever schedule you said, website by website, all backlinking whatever you want, pitching whatever you want, and all the sitemaps interconnecting themselves. So you can go just as far as you want to go now with incredible ease. I hope you like it. This is the MOWG-Pro version 2.1 coupled with a MOWG toolbar version 17.1, and it's just crazy power. It's really nuts. So always beware of the idea that the price is going up as we move forward and get more feedback and more responses, and sooner or later we may just start pricing away from people and only for SEO companies, and there may come that time that we decide to price it like $10,000, $15,000 for the software. Just be prepared for it because it is worth that much easily now. It does everything anything huge can do. People are asking what's the next best thing going up the ladder. The answer seems to be cafepress.com, Amazon maybe, that kind of thing, but just massive website generation softwares that are flexible enough for anything you want. So from this point on, it's basically tips and tricks videos and things. There's not much more we can do with the software, at least not that we can see. I think we got to the end of this 3 years of development and we've just come up with a monster. Okay. It's also as robust as you can imagine because it was built by a Microsoft programmer on the Bing project who, his bit is, since we study Google, he builds the tools and makes it as easy as possible for us to deal with Google. And he might be able to bring some of that training back to Microsoft. There's got to be 500,000 guys out there doing something like that as best they can. Well, we don't have the only tool on the internet that's useful, but we certainly have one that's crazy dramatically powerful. All right, I hope you enjoy it, and thanks a lot for keeping up with everything. Thank you for your support, all you guys who are buying and getting into the game and giving us feedback and helping us learn new tips and tricks too. The tool's that far along that I can't tell you everything you can do with it anymore. I mean, you can come up with things we never thought of pretty easily just by using the tool. Okay. Well, take care and thanks a lot.